Relationship between the media and the global national audience is a unique one. Media has the power to shape how we think of athletes and sport in general. Pippa Robertson emphasized this in a blog, stating over 4 billion people have access to the internet. It's truly astonishing, and they have the biggest influence in popularizing sports. Now, best examples I can give is the UFC. The lowest pay-per-views for the UFC tend to be when it first began, when there was no media coverage, especially from the major TV outlets such as ESPN and BT Sport, who have now decided to promote it due to its latest popularity. Wajahat states that mixed martial arts is one of the fastest growing sports in the world, and this has prompted the likes of the UFC and ESPN to have their own social media pages regarding that specific sports end up being popularized. Chen reiterates the viewpoint that the media loves attention. So when the UFC gained popularity year in and year out for outstanding fights, which had great matchups and had intense drama, BT Sport utilized this opportunity in June 2022 to sign a multi-year media rights deal that builds upon the existing broadcast partnership for the UK and Ireland, ensuring that BT Sport will remove the exclusive media home for the UFC. BT Sport have their own Twitter page just specifically for the UFC, and that also includes ESPN. However, if you look at Sky Sports, their relationship with the UFC and MMA in general is ignored. The page to the MMA section is all news and isn't refreshed unless an English or British fighter was to fight or a well-known fighter. The lack of updates is frustrating for hardcore fans, and bearing in mind Sky Sports promote and have pay-per-views for boxing, which is their main combat sports, the UFC isn't declared as important. The page, however, in BT Sport or the ESPN page is refreshed, and they have their own Twitter page, which is something the UFC doesn't have with Sky Sports. Yorkshire Post have no fighting stories at all when it comes to the UFC, because simply there is no UFC fighters from West Yorkshire. CBC Canada relationship with the UFC is a fascinating one, as they have shown allegiance towards the national fighters and try and promote their names within the Canadian media. But if you look overall, the UFC isn't encouraged highly. However, they are quick to criticize the fighters' personal lives, such as Jon Jones. Fighters have access to be able to showcase their lifestyles via their social media, and many such as Israel Adesanya or Kobe Covington have used this to great effect to help them gain followers and fans, including those who dislike them, which in return means people will be invested. We live in an attention economy, hence the reasoning many UFC fighters utilize this opportunity to simply put themselves out there.